A Reddit user named LOL30 is claiming that they took a blue-black fairies deck to Mythic in Historic, and it's Tribal Tuesday, so what are we going to do on this channel? We're going to play the best tribes in Magic, and we're going to try out this fairies deck and see if it is as good as claimed by LOL30. That's right. It's Mana Dad channel. On Tuesdays, we play the best tribes in Magic. Or typals. I guess we're not supposed to call it tribal anymore. But I'm still calling it Tribal Tuesday for now. You leave a comment if you don't think that's appropriate. You know what I mean. And today's tribe is fairies. We got some fun new fairies. We got Sleep Cursed Fairy from WOE. It's a 3/3 flying ward 2 for 1 blue mana. Don't need to read the rest, right? No, and it enters with stun counters on it, and we can use untap ability. You can do some fun combos with that, but that's not what we're doing in this deck. We're just like straight up fairies, tempo, beatdown, a little bit of control, a little bit of fairy beatdown. I didn't have the full wild cards to get 4 Vendilion clicks and 4 Bitter Blossoms. I'm only able to run 3 Bitter Blossoms and 1 click, but I've filled it up. The original list did not have Brazen Borrower, but we're going to throw in some Brazen Borrowers. I think they'll be good in the list. And we're throwing in some Una's Blackguards, which is a little bit of a rogue tribal here. Each other rogue creature you control enters with an additional +1/+1, and whenever a creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it deals combat damage to a player, that player discards a card. Of course, we're running the best counter spell in Magic, as long as you control fairies, which is Spell Stutter. Make disappear. That gets better the more fairies you have. The original list had 4 Snapcaster mages. I think that's probably pretty good with all the fatal pushes and the go for the throats and the spell stutters and the Archmage's charm. But anyways, that's again a little bit limited by my wild cards, so I threw in more Una's Blackguards to help fill out the 2-drop slot and also get a little more Black Fairy action in here. We just really got Bitter Blossom, which is kind of just not even a fairy type, so. Mana base is interesting. They're running 4 Temple of Deceit. I think they really want to be able to go heavy blue for the Archmage's Charm, or Archmage's Charm. 1 Drown in the Lock for funsies, I suppose. It is a powerful card if you can play it right. So let's take it to the ladder and see if we can rank up. Maybe not to Mythic, but let's see if we can rank up. Like it's winning more than it's losing. At the very end of the video, I will show you the win rate as usual, and in the description, I will link the original list by LOL30 and my version of it, my dumbed down version of it, the limited wildcard version of it. So, one last thing. Where are we at with subs today? We're at 565, going for a goal of 1,000, but it is clicking up. So thanks to everybody who is helping reach that goal. Appreciate it. And you know, if you click subscribe, doesn't mean your feed is going to get inundated by my videos. I hope you all know that the YouTube algorithm, there's no guarantee it will ever show you one of my videos again, even if you loved this video. So if you do like a content creator stuff, you know, like hit the subscribe so you can find them again, or you know, leave a thumbs up or interact or do some things. Help out the algorithm to understand yourself and your viewing pleasures. Okay, without further ado, let's go and see these fairies in action. So the Redditor was playing with more coherent deck list, and they were playing in best of 3. So with those caveats, but I think we can probably win some games. We're going first. That's what we like to see. Get this Sleep Cursed Fairy going. Sure, we can Bitter Blossom. Mono black.
Black is the color of emptiness. I feel it in my soul because I'm an emotional mess.
They took our Bitter Blossom. So either they give us something to counter, or we can untap the fairy. We'll counter it. What is the all 1 mana discard spells deck? There's a good chance if we don't counter it, they just take it and These stuff, so we could hold up Archmage's Charm. I think we'll just get in there. Another Faerie going. Won't have anything other than discard spells. Well, they do have red. They have a color that doesn't have hand disruption. Wow, okay. Which of these are you going to take, opponent? Roxa. Here's Archmage's Charm. Off the top we get a land. That's super helpful. I guess maybe... we've got the fairies broken out of their slumber. Roxa coming back. They've got 4 cards in their graveyard. Roxa needs to exile 5. Have to Thoughtseize themselves, maybe. Seer Step Pathway. They've got the Crux of Mana. Do they have anything they can do? I mean, if they've got removal for a 1-drop, it's... they've got enough to pay the ward. They can get rid of one of these guys. Yeah, and they do have Fatal Push. Fortunately, just getting land. Now here comes Croxa. Not Davriel. Make me discard this land. Go ahead. Yep.
I don't think you'll be needing that.
Is it worth taking out Davriel? We just go for damage. Just go for damage. They're gonna Croxa. Then we can flash in the Brazen Borrower when they do. We don't have to discard it. We'll take some serious damage. A nice stained glass Davriel. Leave a comment if you got a stained glass Davriel. Or are they giving those out in secret layers? I got a stained glass Domery. Or did I trade it? Perfect. Okay, go blank. So they don't play Croxa. And they concede. Woo! Alright, Faeries, game 1. On the book. Took my daughters to the Taylor Swift concert film. Eras Tour. Okay, Temple of Deceit, turn 1. Let's see about this Temple of Deceit. Scry is nice, but up against elves on the... Well, maybe we won't Temple of Deceit turn 1. Let's Sleep Curse Faerie. Archmage's Charm could be useful. Of course, we can't play it on curve. Unless we... Ooh, okay, Lucanos. Is going to be a Palukra problem. I think we got to go for the throat that Palukranos. I'll probably just play another one, but you know. Did it on my turn just in case they have protection spell. But it does look like a Nykthos deck, which I don't think usually would run more than one of those. Kiora?
But my friend's kind of a big...
A delighted halfling. that's going to be disruptive to... So are we supposed to set a... I didn't cast that with Delight Halfling. I can Archmage's Charm that. Probably just should, right? Maybe I should have stolen the Delighted Halfling. Yeah, untap Land War. They play another one. Okay. Let's scry away. We don't really need more lands. I don't think. So let them draw, right? Now we... Billion. Invasion of Ixalan. That's going to let them grab whatever they want. On the other hand, maybe these old growth trolls off the board might be helpful. Oh, but this is going to flip into something. Maybe I was supposed to take that, huh? Cavalier Thorn, yeah. Not looking good here. For the old fairies. So far, other than the Delighted Halfling, this is just non-historic. This is just a Pioneer deck. One of the top Pioneer decks. Maybe they don't run an Invasion of Ixalan usually. Kind of amazed they didn't attack with Old Growth Troll. That's weird, right? We need... Draw some cards. We need something to bounce. Okay, well, Snapcaster can go for the throat to Cavalier at some point. I guess we're just going to play the Fairy Mastermind for now. Probably going to take a big hit. Oh, geez, they're restoring the festival. Just 2 Delighted Halflings. That's like the best case scenario for us here. Oh, they're going to nix us and do it again, though. Yeah. Hard. Lupius Brawl.
My allies are counting on me.
How do I win this? God Pharaoh statue. Okay, well, let's Fairy Mastermind before that comes into play. This looks like a good deck for ranking up. If you're paying attention here. Let's Snappy Caster. Kill the Cavalier of Thorns. Oh, except it costs 2 more, right? Yeah, alright. Pharaoh locked. We got God Pharaoh. We're right up at the top of Platinum here, so competition should be pretty stiff. People ain't playing. They're trying to get up to Diamond and Mythic. Once they're in Mythic, sometimes they play around. Oh, no. Not thrilled about these Temple of Deceits. I presume somebody ranked up to Mythic knows what they're doing, though. Huh. Xander's Lounge. Take the Brazen Borrower. Let's leave Cursed Fairy. The next turn, we can either play this tapped. I don't think they're that aggro, though, so I think we can probably afford to take the 2 life. And that opens up a number of possibilities for us. Fabled Passage. Kind of sacrifice deck, maybe? It's a control deck. Fatal Push will not be very helpful. We'll get a swamp. Huh. Do I untap or do I just play a Fairy Mastermind? Yes. Let's untap. They might have removal for it, but... Just sit on a pile of counterspells here. Fatal Push. Counter it. Now, they might have just been trying to buy a window here. Nope. Well, now we've bought a window. That's cool. Shipwreck Marsh. While their shields are down, let's play the Fairy Mastermind. Pass the turn. How much more removal you got over there? Grixis. Grixis Trixis. But they got more removal. Prismari Command. Yeah, let's just stutter that. I could have Brazen Borrowed, bounce it back. They would have still got their other mode there, so. They can double spell easily here. They're hitting all their land drops. Culligan's Command. Yes, let's see how many of those you have. Probably got another one. Got a Prismari Command. Huh? Croxa in the graveyard, great. If I Bitter Blossom, then I don't have Archmage's Charm. I think it's worth doing, because if they Croxa, we can Fatal Push the Croxa. So. Or they will take our Fatal Push. No, it took the Charm. They were worried about us having the charm, so I guess we lose the Brazen Borrower? What it considers. Could have done that when I had a Fairy Mastermind in play, eh? Temple of Deceit. Try for some action. Fast turn. Okay. We still got 6 cards in the graveyard, so they could bring back Cruxa again. Yep, here it comes. We got a counter for the counter. They do. Okay, removal off the top. Snapcaster, that works. Right? Snapcaster back the Fatal Push. Is there something better than that? Let's do it now while their shield's down. Bitter Blossom will kill me. Anger of the Gods. Did we keep a swamp just in case it fires them? 3 cards in the graveyard, man. They can bring this back. I think they probably got us here. Big chump. We all block. They have another Bolas. If we all block here, I mean, the chances are they got some removal. They got Hall of Storm Giants there. They can just be beating us down with. I don't know, LOL Turdy. Not looking good here. They flip this. They can just reanimate something. Alright. Let's try it. Yeah, they had another one. Okay. What else did we draw? Yeah, the Watery Grave. Alright. Enough of the fairies. You can do it, little fairies. I believe in ya. I'd like to see more green fairies. I don't know why they've gone so blue-black with... They make squirrels have black as their secondary color. They make fairies have black as their secondary color. They just they can't be having trouble finding typal tribes to do in black. Okay. We're a little bit stuck with the Shipwreck March here, but maybe we'll draw into a land before then. We just play back-to-back Sleep Cursed Fairies. Tell you, this card's not as good as it is in Standard. Hey! Alright. A free win. All you Starbucks lovers who say that I'm insane. Keep it. Turn 1 Sleep Cursed Fairy. We got that Temple of Deceit, man. So slow. So deceitful. D's seats. Good Prospector, okay. This could be that deck I saw Saffron Olive playing, where you just sack a bunch of goblins. Goblin Bombardment deck. The Prospector. Huh. Well, do we hold up Fatal Push? Go for the Throat is interesting, but I think we want to scry for land. Can we just get down Shadow Spear? Shadow Spear on the Sleep Curse Fairy could be just like pretty good. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna go shields down one turn here. Goblin Metro. Oh, it's just a Muxus deck. Okay. Well, we're just going to counter Muxus. That's our plan. Counter that Muxus. Probably not going to fire off a Muxus into open mana, but you never know what a Goblin will do. Chain Whirler, eh? Okay. Oh, actually, they might be able to pay this. No, they don't want to. We've got Skirk Prospector Tron going here. Oh, good. We draw another Spell Stutter, which I wish we'd drawn a untapped blue land, but that's fine. I'll accept it. We can get back in the game with the Shadow Spear on the Fairy, potentially. Well, getting very lucky we are mana scrupled here. Wow, okay, so if I Spell Stutter, they have to pay 3, but they can do that with the Prospector. I guess that just eliminates all their goblins. Yeah, we really needed that blue mana, actually. Oh, they... For all goblin creature cards with mana value 5 or less from among them onto the battlefield. Did they not do that? Huh. What do I do here? Sleep Cursed Fairy? Number 2? Or do I just Shadow Spear? I'll do an 8-point shift every turn. Muxus is going to be a problem. Guess we'll take out the Horde Master. To get a goblin off the top? Of course they do. But other goblins you control have haste? Yeah. It'll give itself its own haste. Moria Marauder. That's hard. We're down to 4. And they get a shock off the top? Well, they don't hit land. Okay, they didn't get to play any of those. But dang. This is double strike. We probably want to bounce that. We hit for 4, we go to 8, then like any damage they can do in addition kills us. I guess we're passing the turn. Let them be getting cards off the top. They attacked with both. They got a shock. I guess you die. Shock? Yeah. GG's. Goblins is the better tribe today. But another day, perhaps. Faeries. Okay, well, Untapped.gg is not displaying the win rate for today, but what you saw was what you got. You'll just have to take my word for it. 1 win and 1 win by concession, so we went 2 and 3. Do I think the deck could probably do better than 50%, especially if you're playing like the actual build of the deck? Yeah, probably. I would probably, if you're going to play this deck, I would build the version that we know the Redditor took to Mythic, and then play it best of 3 with the sideboard and everything too. And maybe check out that Reddit thread and see if that person has replied. They said they might put in more information about the matchups and what to sideboard in and things. So anyways, fun deck. Love playing the Faeries, but not the best showing today. Not the best Tribal Tuesday, but that's how it goes. There's better decks linked over here. You can watch if you're looking for something with a guaranteed better win rate. Check those out. Thanks for joining me here in the attic. I've been Manadad, reminding you Magic is a game so fun, even dads can enjoy it. Adios.